Welcome back. We are covering number 12 of 25 books to help your business grow. And before we get started, I'm going to do the same thing I do every time you come and watch a video here. Would really appreciate it if you would click the thumbs up, which tells me that you like it and tells YouTube that you like what you're listening to and watching. And then also click the subscribe button. That also tells YouTube that you appreciate the content that's being produced here. And then click the alert button if you want to be notified of future videos and contents that's produced. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And again, this book series or this series is meant to just recommend 25 books. Obviously, there's a ton of them out there, but 25 books that I've read in the past to help your business grow. And you should never stop learning. If you want your business to grow, you have to grow. And that means pouring into yourself. So I know a lot of times it's easy to get really busy with, the day-to-day comings and goings of things and work and family and your business or your projects, but you also have to set that time aside to invest in yourself and to grow. And one of the great ways you can do that is by reading a book or listening to a book you've gotten from Audible or the library. Another cheap resource is renting them from the library, which they, obviously all you need is a membership typically. But anyway, I really find it fascinating. I read and listen to a lot of biographies just because I like to kind of peek behind the scenes of these titans of industry that have made it, a lot of the great biographies go into the early days and the deal making that was done, and that's really telling. I've learned a lot over the years in terms of how these guys, how their minds work and gals, and then also the approach that they took to some of the shrewd moves and deal making that they've made. And so Citizen Turner is about Ted Turner, and Ted Turner, was he established TBS and TNT, those stations. He also owned the Atlanta Braves. He actually founded the World Games, or what was one of the major founders of the World Games. He was a globalist, and again, take it for what it's worth, right? Not everybody's has the same slant as you, and I'm, pretty neutral on it. But, one of the things, though, again, like I said, is that he made a boatload of money, a billionaire. And, I think that it's interesting in terms of how he got started in the sign business. So, again, a very flawed man, though, just like a lot of people are, myself included. I'm certainly not one to cast the first stone because the glass house I live in is quite huge. It's glass mansions. So my wife and kids and Killer Shih Tzu can attest to that. So, but that being said, again, I think it's very interesting to just kind of read about this guy and character flaws and all, and how he kind of has evolved over the years. And just how he got to where he was. So, again, another good read if you have the time and you're looking to improve yourself. I recommend you checking this book out and giving it a listen or read, and see if you get anything from it as well. And if you disagree with me, feel free to comment on it, or just if you have read it and you agree, comment on that also. I'd love to hear your feedback on the book after you've had time to read it. So that's going to do it for this week. Again, do me a favor before you go, click the subscribe button, click the thumbs up, and click the alert button, and we will talk to you at the next video.